Hey, you guys, it's I the Sight, and I am back. It's been quite a few Thursdays, but I've been super sick. I still am. I'm taking antibiotics, but it is what it is. I guess it's that time when you got four little disgusting puke bag kids that are just always getting sick and bringing it home. Guess it's just what happens. But here I am, and I'm just gonna play a few quick games today. Gonna try and get back in the swing of things because it's been a while since I've done any streaming or done any videos, almost for nearly a month at this point in time. So I'm a little out of the game, but I definitely want to play some modern. As you can see here, I'm at 5 in a row with the wins. Got a couple losses, but down here I took 7 losses in a row. And then I had another 5 wins in a row. So the game giveth and the game taketh away. I feel like things are a little bit better for me in the mornings than in the afternoons. I still have a positive record right now by a little bit. So max streak 8. So let's see if we can go ahead and we can keep that going. Again, you guys know I only really play modern. Let's see if I can get myself up a little bit today and that streak going. So here we go. Go to battle. We'll hit modern. And we'll just talk a little Splinterlands along the way. I know that there's been... Oh, man, what the heck? I know the new Glint rewards, which I haven't gotten a chance to talk about yet, are a little underwhelming. A lot underwhelming. I really appreciated having something I could do every day, and I know that Matt's working on that. But I mean, right now it just feels like logging in, doing my battles, which I obviously love, so it's not like I'm like, oh no, I don't want to battle anymore. But I do miss getting those daily reward chests. If you guys watched my last video, I had my kids opening the final season ever, I guess, of reward chests. And yeah, man, I really miss those, especially since I used to use those chests to kind of like bribe my kids to go to bed. I'd be like, hey, if you guys are good, then you can open the chests before bed. And they'd be like, oh, daddy, we love you so much. But let's cancel match. Because we know how it works, right? The strategy, just so you know, is if you have to wait like a long period of time, it's going to match you with someone either really low or really high. And you know with my luck that it's going to be someone who's really high. So I'm just going to click cancel and go at it again. But yeah, I miss having like those daily rewards that we used to have. Just feels like something's missing. So I really hope that Matt figures out what it is. Even if it's something like we used to have, those of you who remember way back in the ECR days, there used to be a point in time when it was just like, win your 5 matches per day and you get your rewards, right? And if it goes back to something like that, something to keep you logging in every day, keeping those rewards coming, I think that would be great. Aside from that, though, I mean, I'm accumulating Glint. I opened a few Glint chests with the kids. Because they were like, Dad, what do you mean there's no chests anymore? Dad, I want something. So I'm on to like tranche 2 of the worst ones, and the final 2, I guess they'd be the champion and the diamond chests. I'm still just kind of I'm opening those sparingly because I got a feeling like there's going to be some Glint changes that come in the future, and I don't want to have spent all my Glint before the modifications come along. And I'm guessing that they're either going to reduce the Glint costs or they're going to give modern even more Glint, because right now I do get more Glint when I'm playing in wild, and that's no good, right? Everything should be focused towards modern. Oh my god. All right, let me turn that down. Wow. All right, it's only 17 mana, no legendaries, and armor. I don't want to do this one. I got an idea. Turn it down even more. Okay. So, I could go with the Ogre, but I think that it's going to be the Zenith Monk. And then I'm going to use Moxian Rebel, Lurker, get the Chaos Agent in there. And that leaves me with 2, Acid Shooter, and no Legendary. So that's just the way it's going to be. All right, I'm happy with that. All these guys have 3 attack each. We got the Acid Shooter, we got the Zenith Monk. Let's just take a look here. Is there any other 1-drops? I could put the Mycelic Morphoid in front instead of the Zenith Monk, and then also squeeze in... nope, lost Legendary, so I can't squeeze anything in. So I guess it is what it is. I kind of like that. I got 9 magic damage, 2 ranged, and then I guess 2 melee. Let's do it. I'm gonna mute the actual Splinterlands music. Yeah, things work out. Ooh, Cyberblock. All right. So I got a good one. Hey, what's up, People's Guild? The Fizz? Ime? Hey, guys. Yeah, so I've been pretty sick. That's why I haven't been streaming lately. I'm on antibiotics and everything. So it hasn't been that great for me. But here I am. I'm back doing a little bit of streaming. And looks like his Zenith Monk is just going to eat my guys. So we'll see what happens here. I see y'all tuning in. You haven't forgotten about me? Yay! Oh, that healing is really going to do me in. I think the magic reflect is going to kill everybody. Not much I can really do about it, but... Oh, and the miss. Of course it was a miss. You're dead. And he's got a 4, so he's going to heal. Oh! Ooh! I'm not totally out of the game yet. I thought it was done. But I actually have a chance at beating Cyberblock. The mighty Cyberblock! That hit was nice, too, for the poison. But my monk got poisoned. Speed 4. Oh... I actually have a chance at this. I can't believe... And I got the poison off. I win. What? No way. Take that, Cyberblock. All right. Well, that was a pretty good start of the day here. Like I said, I want to just go and 26. Not bad. I want to just go and play some quick rounds here. And get some modern matches in. I hate that. Stop doing it. And I made it to Diamond 1. Dun, 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 dun. Continue. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row there. But like I said, I have to make up for the 7 losses in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For those 7 losses in a row that I took earlier. So like I said, you win some, you lose some. Life is in balance. But yeah. If you guys have anything that you want to talk about, lay it on me. We'll go ahead and we'll chat a little Splinterlands. I'm not planning on doing a big stream today. Like I was saying, I'm still taking antibiotics and I'm still coughing a lot. I don't know. It's really weird, man. I don't know if it's post-nasal drip, if I've suddenly developed allergies in my old age or what. But, yeah, I'm like dying. I don't get it. So first, my dog died, and then I've just been sick ever since. Hasn't been a good month for me, guys. Hasn't been a good month. But nice to see y'all here. And like I say, I love modern. There's been a lot of negativity about Splinterlands lately. Like, I almost want to distance myself from Discord quite a bit. Because whenever I go to Discord, it's always, like, endless complaining. And, I mean, man, I just want to play the game. A game that I love, you know? I've been playing this game for so long. And don't get me wrong, I'm not, like... I don't have tons of cash to throw at the game. I am saving up so I can get Venka. But that means I had to skip getting Baron Fiat. You know, so I've got to make my priorities and stuff like that. And I think that Venka is overall more important than Baron. And when I gotta choose, I gotta choose. But I think that the game is on the right track, at least. Only neutral, unprotected. Okay. So only neutral and no armor. I think that means, do I do possibilities to do Astral Entity? I think I'm gonna go with Astral Entity here. Because I want those misses, right? So I can do you, and let's obviously pump up. We need our only 3-star Dr. Blight. Who else do we have? We got Mantaroth, he's boss mode. We'll put you over here. And who else? So they're obviously going to be playing their own Grimbarden Smith, so let's get my Magi of Chaos in here as well. I'll put him at the very back, because I need to break Grimbarden Smith. That's what it's all about, right? Now, I know I'm going to have a Resurrect off my Astral Entity here for this Mantaroth. The Mantaroth doesn't actually have shield right now, so I'm wondering if I should even bother. Or maybe, and he gives everyone, what, evade? Such a tough choice. I'm wondering if I should completely forego the Mantaroth. And instead, oh my gosh, you know what the play is here? So he's got 2... And I'll have a res double. Let's double martyr him. Let's go with just like the trick play. Ooh, or do I want lurker? See, it's such a tough choice. Yeah, I don't think that the double res with the martyr is going to be the play. I think that it's either lurker or it's going to be Alchemist the Bear. Now the thing is that Alchemist is the counter for lurker, right? Because lurker deals 5. But once the bear hits lurker 1 time, then Lurker's attack goes down to 2 because of the halving, and he'll be able to do damage to bear again. Such tough choice. I kind of want the Venari Marksrat in the front in some ways for the res, so it'll get martyred and then come back and martyr Grimbarden Smith again. But I just don't think that that's powerful enough when I do have access to Lurker. Right? What's the right play here? And this guy I've got for sale right now because I feel like his value is like really up there. I'd throw him behind Moxie and Rebel. Maybe in front of Moxie and Rebel. But I think in the end we're going to go, oh, the evasion though just doesn't work that well with Lurker. I think this is still the play. The only other play would be Nalar Genic, but that only deals 1 damage. It will deal 0 to Grimbarden Smith. Let's go for it. Let's see what happens. Oh, so it's Ape. But Ape doesn't play anymore. This is Ape's Scholar. So I wonder what the Ape Scholar's got going on. So he does have the bear in front. Oh, yes! But he's got Legionnaire Alvar, which is going to reduce Lurker to 4, which in turn is going to allow me to hit the bear and deal it damage. So this is going to be good. All right, I don't know who has the advantage right now, but I am happy to get the -1 to attack on this guy. Yes, the miss, that's what I needed. Oh, man, all right. Yes, keep missing. He's got his own Lurker, which is obviously Pound Town, but yes! No! Rezzed. And at least I'm going to get in the double thorns, right? Yes, and then the miss, the evasion. 8, 6, we got the poison off. 9, 4. Man, they just can't miss. Wow, so his evasion's better than my evasion. 2. All right, at least he's done from poison. And Smith is done too. And so is my guys. All right, so I'm going to lose this one. But I guess it is what it is. And trample again. My beautiful streak is over. Like, what kind of a lineup is this? Wow, as if he got killed by Venator Kinjo. All right, skip to results. Terrible. Not now. Annoying. Oh, man. My beautiful win streak. All right. Let's see what you guys are saying here right now. Okay. The new experience sucks major. Ranked rewards all continue to be critical until we see otherwise. Yep. Like, I really don't like the glint part right now. I don't mind getting the nice SPS, but I'm not a big fan of the glint People's Guild. The loss of leagues and protection for folks that will never be able to afford max cards is a huge mistake. Man, I would love for them to, and I've said this so many times before, like this practice button, just turn it into play mode, give everyone max cards that don't actually earn anything, you know, or at least give them max modern cards. There's no reason why you can't just have a ghost mode right here for practice. And this is kind of like what Mondroid was talking about too, People's Guild, right? When he was on the show. Like, why not just take practice, have practice be all the ghost cards that you can practice, you know, and have them all at max. That way, if everyone's so worried about earning something, you know, and you're like, oh, I don't want things to be exploited, you're just playing the game, you know, and able to use all the cards. And then if you wanted to, then you could go to like Modern and Wild where you actually earn and you can have like these max cards. But if you want people to just try the game and experience playing the game with like max cards and stuff like that, like why wouldn't you have a method that just allows you to play? And I know a lot of people are talking about parallel, you just get everything maxed, but you only earn on the cards that you actually own. I mean, just give us a mode that you can play with whatever you want. And I know that, like I said, we don't want bots exploiting it and stuff like that by having infinite play or by them providing too much match liquidity by you being able to play when you have 0 like energy or something like that. But turning practice into play and play giving you like full set of ghost cards for modern, I don't see why that would be a bad thing. Like, because then you could just play, right? And new players could play, and if they like the game, then they could invest in the cards. They could start playing in either modern or wild or whatever they want. But this practice is just a waste. Like, I've clicked it before. It's got like some level 1 Splinterlands bots in there, basically, for you to play against. Like, make this the game and make this modern and wild how you earn. It just makes a lot of sense. All right, the loss of league's protection. There we go. The fun factor for new players will instantly go to 0 if they face max stacks and blondes. How's that supposed to motivate them to spend 7,000? Yep, I agree with that. Hiding fun behind a massive paywall is super stinky. That's a great way to phrase it. And I mean, for me, it's not so bad. And for those of us who already have, like, I lost so much in Chaos Legion, though, let's face it. I mean, those of us who were around during the Chaos Legion pre-sale, we're all screwed anyway, you know? So at least we've got cards to play with. And I don't know if what they want people to do is just, like, rent cards forever. I just don't know what they want people to do, but I really feel like they need some kind of distinction anyway, and that's just not happening right now. The monsters with range, maybe using battles, let's create team. I got a good team for this one. So I can't use death, so I'm going to use water. And I've got this new guy, of course, who's just totally awesome because he's got headwinds. Let's see if there's any more headwinds that's on this team. No, he's the only headwinds guy, but I'm still happy with that. Between these two, it's just so good. Is there Amplify? Oh, he's got Amplify. Oh, man. All right. I'm pretty pumped about that. Okay. And do I have anything with healing? So we got Angelic Mandarin for me to put the Wave Brood at the back, and then Endura Brune in front of Wave Brood. That way I'll heal him. Who else can I do? And we've got the Rebirth. We'll throw the Dry Bone in the front. Bones are dry, but they're still good. Kind of want Swamp Spitter as well if I can up there. I want to protect Endura Brune as best as possible. And let's just look at the highest casting cost guys. So we got Beerix. I guess that's fine. But Runic Skyclaw seems good too, just in case they are using... what's that guy's name that has the Reflect? So we'll use Runic Skyclaw in the second position, because he's hard to hit on top of everything else. So we got Wave Brood, who's going to do the Magic Reflect with Endura Brune, who's going to be amplifying that. Or, I mean, Return Fire with Endura Brune, who will amplify the Return Fire. We got Swamp Spitter to heal the Dry Bone, to repair, I should say, Dry Bone and Runic. And we got Angelic Mandarin there just to heal Wave Brood, because Wave Brood is so important here. We got Quicks, obviously, for the -1. I like it. Let's see how things work out. Wild Modern Split killed the value of old cards. Remember when Kron was 400 at its peak? It's under $10 now. Under 10? Holy moly! Why Endura behind Swamp Spitter? Because I want to protect the Endura Brune as long as possible. And Swamp Spitter will heal his own, like, energy and stuff like that. I just care more about Endura Brune and the headwinds than I do care about Swamp Spitter. So that's kind of like my play, is keeping Endura Brune alive for the headwinds right now. So that's why I'm kind of going in that manner. See, and that's why as well, you know, this is weird because he's playing blue, but he doesn't have Wave Brood. How do you not have Wave Brood in this? Strange. All right, maybe I'll get to kill everything using Wave Brood. Here we go. All right, hit. Come on, get a hit in. That speed 8 is going to be tough for me. All right, now speed 4. So I'm going to get to heal him with Triage before anything else. Back up to 10. Oh, it's good. It's good. 5. Down to 1. Because the Amplify. Super important. 3. 1. Oh, it's so good. 0. All right, we got Dry Bone out of the way. And Dry Bone's back. Return Fire. Look at that. See, the Amplify on the Return Fire is just so good. Everyone's just going to die to Amplified Return Fire. If I could ever hit this, there we go, you're dead too. If I could ever hit this Runic Skyclaw, I mean, that would be pretty hot, but I guess I'll take what I can right now. It's all right. So I think it's second time taking him out. And now I'm going to get my rebirth, and then I think Angelic Mandarin gets to go next with its speed. 4, there we go. So healing it back to 5. So I'm going to actually take out his whole guys with the Amplify. There, oh, 3. All right, I'll take out a bunch of his guys at least. Shattered. Oh, man. There we go. Eventually, I've got to wear this Runic Skyclaw down. Got a 50% hit there. Kuro Chano, number 2. Take that. There we go. So see, he's doing his repair on Drybone. Yep. Oh man, I love this game. I really hope things work out, guys. Like, that's why I try and avoid Discord, because it's just like, I just want to play, and it's all just like so much negativity right now. I mean, you know, when even Mondroid is questioning things that, you know, we're in dire straits. So I know Matt's got a plan. I really hope he realizes it. I don't think that the Wild Modern split actually, so I want to comment on this. So Ime says the Wild Modern split killed the value of old cards. I don't think it was the Wild Modern split. I think that it's the fact that bots are still allowed in Wild. I think that's really it. I think that we need to have, especially if Matt's adding liquidity bots, then there's no reason to not have 3 leagues: Human Wild, Human Modern, and then just Botsville, right? Like, just bots. If we did that, I think that that would add value back to wild cards, because you'd actually need wild cards to compete in Human Wild. Just like right now, when you're playing in Modern, most of the people you face in Modern have max decks, right? Because it's human on human, they all want to win, they know you can't just go in there and have only reward cards in order to compete. So I think that if that were the same with Wild, and Wild had a good portion of the reward pool, like, let's just say it was 40, 30, 30, okay? Let's say it was 40% Modern, 30% Wild, Human, and then 30% bots or something like that. That would incentivize people to actually want to win in Human Wild, which in turn would make you want to use good wild cards again that will help you win. You know, but right now there's just no incentive to use the wild cards in Wild, because you don't need them. And that's the real problem. It's not that the wild cards are bad, but it's just that, why do you need a Kron when you can get all the way to Diamond 1 or Champ 3 or whatever the case may be without the Kron? You know, you're not going to buy the Kron. You're not going to even bother to rent the Kron at this point in time. Like, even when I look at my own rentals, right? Let me just go over here. Check on my beta rentals. Like, look how low my Spirit... No one's even renting a 3-star Spirit of the Forest. That's awesome. It has Protect. It has Heal. It has Snipe. No one's even renting a 3-star Spirit of the Forest right now. You know? And I'll bet that this would be a key card in Human Wild because of the fact that it's just so good. You just don't need it right now. So I don't think that it was separating Modern from Wild, because as a new player, you have to be able to obtain cheaper cards in Modern and stuff like that. Just like in Magic the Gathering and every other TCG, they've always got Modern, and then they've got the older formats, right? But the problem is that you just don't need to play with good cards in Wild, and that's going to be that way until they remove bots, you know? So when the bots go away, I feel like wild cards might go up if there's that 3rd league, because playing good cards wins you more SPS. But if you don't need to play good cards, why would you bother to own them or even rent them? Like I said, if people aren't renting a 3-star Spirit of the Forest, bomb card, like, why? Like you just don't need to. And I have some wild counts. Let's just go look right now quickly. Let's just log out. Just log in. So I've got some silver-based, basically, like, bad silver, too, accounts. Let's see how far this Silence 2 account has gotten. Just for fun. And let's see what's involved in it. Here's Silence 2, my cards. So Silence 2 is a trash account, basically. You know, it's only got 1 star of the legendaries. It does have some okay cards, like 1-star Agor and stuff. You know, 1-star Alaric and things, right? But I mean, everything's like 1 star. Oh, look, it's got, you know, it's got some gold foils and stuff, but it's got 1-star legendaries, basically. And I don't think it has any alpha. No alpha. It has a few beta cards, but I mean, look how bad they are, you know, nothing all that great. I mean, Molten Ogre, but hasn't seen play at all. And let's see where it's at right now. Okay, let's see where Silence 2's at with this junk account. Or claim, whatever. Don't even care. Close. I hate Glint. It's not that I hate Glint, it's that I hate that there's no daily reward. Continue. Look, I'm in Diamond 2. Look, look. See, I'm in Diamond 2 right now with that terrible trash account, and I'm actually winning games. Like, look. 1-star mushroom steers and stuff like that. I'm winning games. I'm all the way up to Diamond 2 with a trash account. So, does this account, already being in Diamond 2, earning 1 SPS per, I guess, because I've got almost like nothing as far as my boost, does it need to have a, Spirit of the Forest? It does not. Hence why it's not even rented, even though it's a great card. So, like I said, give us a third option here. Modern, Legacy, and I've made a video about this. Modern, Legacy, and Wild, and make Legacy be Human Wild. If you're putting liquidity bots in, you're already there, right? Because I know that Matt's reason for not wanting to do it was, oh, well, we're not going to have match liquidity. Well, you're using bots anyway to provide match liquidity, so why stop there? Why not go straight into having Human Wild at this point in time too? You know? That's the way I look at it, at least. All right, so let's get back to the battling here. Modern, I don't want to accidentally play in Wild. And let's see what we can do. But yeah, I don't think it's that the cards are valueless. I think it's the cards have no use case right now, might be the best way to phrase it. There's no use case for it. Reach, Fab 4. All right. What am I going to do with this bad boy here? So if they've all got Reach, I kind of want to set up a Mantaroth play because I got 44. But I can put Mantaroth in the second position in that case. And who would be good in the first position? Not even sure who to use here. Let's just take a look at Astral Entity. Let's see what it could offer me. So I got that Night Ghoul who's pretty good. Oh, no, it's Bear in front, Mantaroth behind. Obviously, what am I thinking? So it goes Bear in front, Mantaroth behind. Like, that's obviously just super key. And then I could use the draw. I think I'm just going to ignore the fact that there's Earthquake. Because my Usit, I don't even have a level 3 Usit yet. So I'm just going to ignore anything to flying, maybe. Queen of Crows is really good. I should do Queen of Crows, shouldn't I? I don't think I need Queen. The Queen is really good. And she's got 13 hit points. Let's do Queen. 940, 1, 2, and I got 6 left. What can I do for 6? Or, you know what? I could always do this. Skok into Grimbarden. And then that would give me the revive on her Chemist. That could work too. That's 43 out of 44. That seems like a good play. I don't know. Because then Grimbarden's got the repair for Mantaroth, who's also got the repair. We got our Chemist, who's giving the protection to Mantaroth. So Mantaroth would have 6 attack there. I think that I kind of like it. Let's just go with it and see what happens. I don't even care. Let's do it. All right, so Ime says the supply should be low since a lot may be on land. They're priced low because people are just selling them off. I got to run, just got home, and need to put things away and catch up with stuff. Have a good night. You too, Ime. Nice having you here, buddy. Thanks for the chatting. All right, let's see how things work out. So he's kind of got the same play here, except he's using Ra. But he's got no one on his Grimbarden Smith. So 6, 3, 4, 7, 5. None of us have heal. We've both got like that armor shield kind of thing going on though. 2. I've got speed 6, so I am going to get the first attack off. Oh, Earthquake. I totally forgot about Earthquake. Oh, man. All right, but I'll take my revive. But that was on the second round, so I still get to attack, which is nice. So Grimmy's back, and now Grimmy's done for good. He's done, son. My True Resurrect. And yes, missed him. But he's got True Strike, so he won't miss. All right. So I'm not sure how this one's going to play out. Oh, I healed Grimbarden. Okay. And Grimbarden, who'd you repair? You repaired nobody? I don't understand what happened there. Why did Grimbarden repair nobody? Why did he repair nobody? Oh, no. Is that why? Because of that rust? I don't even know what's going on right now. That miss might have been key. No. I don't even know what happened there, to be honest with you. I don't know why I wasn't repairing anything, even though I had double repair. Okay. Huh. I'll have to maybe relook at that when I try and figure out what's going on there. Not now. That's annoying. Yeah. Well, let's just keep battling here. Supply should be low because they're on land. I just want to think about this one. They're priced low because people are just selling them off at this point. Yeah, because I mean, like I totally agree, Ime. People are selling them off because there's no reason to have them because you don't need them in wild, right? But like I said, if there was a wild league that was humans in wild and not just bots in wild, I really feel like some of those cards would have a little bit more value. But like I said, when you don't need to use Kron, Kron has no value, you know? When you don't need to use Spirit of the Forest has no value. You don't need to use any wild cards just have no value. So I am really hoping that he does initiate a third league. I mean, I'm not the only person who's talked about it, but again, I've even made a video about that third league, right? The creation of that third league. So maybe it'll happen in the future. I don't know. I think that it would be a good idea, though. Unprotected. So no shield. Return fire. Holy protect. No shields. Return fire. Holy protect. All right. So there's no point in me using no shield, return fire, holy. So there's no point in using Grandmaster Wraith. Got all these guys, return fire. The Quicks is probably out. Lux Vega could be just for that. I think I'll use Lily in this, and I'll just go with I'll go with the classic build. So even though there's no shield, I mean, this is still good in my opinion. Going Grimbarden with Aves, and then that. And it kind of sucks that Mantaroth has no shields. But at the same... Oh, you know what? We don't need Aves. We got so much mana. Maybe I can do that. Oh, we need Aves. It'll use too much of my mana if I were to go with Rage right now. And I want to make sure that I can spread the love. I'm going to use Kai, I think. Because since there is no shield and there's Holy Protection, the fact that he gets to ambush first is going to be pretty key. Who do I want in the front since there's shields? I kind of want... I do 37. 8, 39, 40, 41. That leaves me with 4. Nope. I don't want you. Maybe I have 9. Maybe I can put... Rybone. He doesn't have any shields to begin with anyway. 5 out of 41. That leaves me with 6. Good little sixer here. Want you? You know what? I'll have to take out their Grimbarden Smith, just in case they're playing with Grimmy. I need to get down with the Grim. So I don't know if I actually like Lily in this one, to be honest with you. But Lily's giving me access to Kai. My only other option... Yeah, I think Lily's fine. We'll just do it. We'll run it out. We'll see. I'm feeling a little sloppy tonight, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm feeling a little sloppy. But, oh. This is strange. Huh. Reload. Try again. There we go. So he did go with the speed benefit, basically, and I got the benefit of +1 health. Is what it all came down to. And, ooh, alright, so my Magi of Chaos is going to be good against his Conjurer. Let's rumble. So, he's got True Strike, so he's going to hit the Conjurer, he's going to break it. Then he's going to get a second attack, I think. 4, 5, 6, so this guy will live. Oh, that's right. Oh, that miss was horrible. That miss was just horrible. The true strike was awesome. We got the res. Could be okay. Not sure what's gonna... Come on. Why is it that when you hit him, you don't want to give me the return fire? Come on. Come on, retaliate. Oh, no retaliate. 3. The true strike. I told you guys that I thought Kai was going to be beast mode, and Kai is still beast mode. Kai is still doing a good job. 4, down to 1, and 2, and Kai is done. That's all right. I still got Grimmy. Grimmy will do all the work for me here. I can almost... No, waves, why? Grimmy will do it all. Don't worry. When you got the Grim, you're doing good. Bam. Oh, yeah. It's over. Sorry, TDM Daddy. I know you're one of the old school people, too, but I gotcha. Yes. All right. Here we go. All right. So, I mean, I know a lot of people also say that Modern is impossible to play and it's impossible to win, but I don't know. I've been having some good success in Modern. I don't think it's all bots and battle helpers that are here. Like, I just want to burn down my energy so my bot doesn't pick it up. Let's see if we can get some more matches going here. Dandy. This is one of the things, though, that I know that a lot of people were talking about. Let's cancel match. Is that C? Plus 20, minus 20, plus 20, minus 20. You get a good streak going like this, and obviously that's great because right here you start earning 40, 40, 40. But, I mean, that's really your only way to climb, right? So there was a 40, but then right here, I had that 7 losses in a row, right? But I can see what Dwayne's talking about, like Dwayne Cunningham. Make sure that you follow Infidel on YouTube and everything. When people are saying, oh, you know what? I just can't advance. And I'm having that, I have kind of that same problem in a lot of ways as well. Because it's plus 20, minus 20, plus 20, minus 20, unless you get a good streak going, but then you get that same negative streak. I don't know if that's like, I almost feel like that's by design in a lot of ways. Oh man, back to basics. I hate back to basics. Blood and Sunder, equal opportunity. Back to basics, Blood and Sunder, equal opportunity. Back to basics, Blood and Sunder, equal opportunity. Alright, so I'm going to use Lily because I want them to hit my front rank first. And I know there's just some really good cards here too. Like, you're really good. You're fine because you got hit points. You're good. You're fine because I'm going to protect you because of Lily. And who do I have as just like a nice meaty little guy here? So who can just take the hits for me? Solash can take hits. 1-9. Not bad. 2-8. I almost think that I just want to put him in front just because he's got beef, right? He's just got beef. And 2-5-2. Yeah, sure. Let's go with you two. You got 5 hit points, so we'll put you in the back. I think Vampire Bat's harder to hit. Like this. This. 4. Is this the right play with Solash in the front, though? Does the plus 20, minus 20 lead to everyone having the same rating? No. So if you're good and you get on like a nice streak, like those 5 wins in a row, then, I mean, you end up doing really well. The plus 20, minus 20, and I agree with Matt's logic on this. It places you where you're supposed to be on the leaderboard, right? Because it puts you with your people, basically, right? So those of you who are like, so those of you who are going to be in a position of meeting similar powered people, you're going to meet those same people. I don't know how else to really phrase it. No, there's got to be a way that I can phrase that better. So when you get put in a position with other people where your win rate becomes 50% or something like that, that's when you know that you're where you're supposed to be. Is because, sure, you are going to be going plus 20, minus 20 and everything, but you're supposed to be amongst the people that will result in you being plus 20, minus 20. You know, because that means that you're fighting amongst other people who are of equal skill as you are, or have equal collections to what you have. That's really the best way that I can phrase it. So what Matt's saying about this does make sense, right? Of him saying, no, the plus 20 and the minus 20, you'll end up in a position where you don't really move up anymore. And you're always going to be in, like, let's see, leaderboard. You're always going to be in like 100th place because you'll win 20 to someone who's in like 99th place. And then you'll lose 20 to maybe someone who's in 110th place or something like that. And you'll just kind of bounce around that area. And in order for you to really move ahead, like Matt was saying, you'll need to either upgrade your skills, like get good, or you'll need to upgrade your deck. Like, I'm not playing with like maxed rebellion right now, right? So if I was obviously willing to spend more in rebellion, which I'm just kind of tapped out, man. And like I said, I need to save my money for Venka, because I think Venka is just going to be so meta that that's when I'm going to be putting my next amount of cash in. That's where things are going to really start to change. And that's when you're going to be able to like get 3, 4, 5 wins in a row more consistently than right now. So with 16 man, I'm going to go with my old reliable here, the 4. So I'm obviously going to put, for when, if they try and do the same thing, we'll put him in there, and then we'll use you, and we'll put you, and we'll take away from their magic. And that leaves me 15 of 16. So I'll put this mycelic morphoid in, and then I'll put in this fungus fiend over like that. Sure, whatever. That seems fine to me. Pop. So you're not going to stay where you are necessarily, but at the same time, you're not going to move ahead unless something changes in your play style or your collection. Look at this. Same deal, basically, except he's got the acid shooter. So I really hope that this guy, that my Zenith Monk is still alive for this Jin Bilka, because I'll kill the Jin Bilka instantly on the reflect. Right? Yes! I needed that hit. I needed that big time. Come on, Jin Bilka. Come on, Jin Bilka. Hit me, Jin Bilka. Hit me, Jin Bilka. Oh, of course it was on that guy. Yes! Take that, Jin. No! Oh, no! Why isn't he dead? Oh, my heart. Horrible. Horrible. And see, this is what I'm talking about, too. Oh, no. He's got a fully maxed lurking puffer, right? That fully maxed lurking puffer could be the deciding factor here. Yes! No poison! I got ya! I got ya! No poison means I got ya! Oh, the backfire, too. What a win. Sorry, hand. But that's the kind of thing that you would need. Look at that, another win streak, right? In order for me to move up further. So 3860. Ooh, Handviz not happy with that loss, I'll tell you that much. Not now. Right? So let's see. Hey, Plato! What's up, buddy? The fabled Plato is here. So DeFizz says, hey, Dave Ira. My problem with the plus 20, minus 20 is now there is no longer anyone with a rating of 4619 or 4617. Yep, only multiples of 20 exist. That's true. But I mean, I just think that that's such a minor point. In my opinion, why bother with plus 20, minus 20? It could just be plus 2, minus 2, you know? Or like the number doesn't matter. All that matters is that it's equal numerical values for going up and for going down. And on a win streak, you get double. So if it was plus 2 versus plus 2 or plus 4 on a win streak, or if it was like, you know, minus 2, like it doesn't, the 20 and the 40 are completely irrelevant to me at this point, you know? Wow, I'm crushing it. Who said modern was hard? No. So, I mean, I miss having those cool numbers and stuff like that. But at the same time, I find that that's kind of irrelevant, to be honest with you. It could be, it's just the number that they chose. So we got poison, scattershot, and rage. Poison, scattershot, and rage. All right, poison, scattershot, and rage. Let's go with the Grandmaster. I'm gonna do my classic combo. So we need Grimbarden, we need Aves. I'm gonna go with Pellicor. You got to get your heal on for the Adelaide. I got 27, so I'm good to go with Izzyar for the Grim. 38, so that leaves me with 5. Who do I have as a 5 drop? That's good in the front. Evelyn. Evelyn in the front for 5. That's kind of a waste of Izzyar, to be honest with you, but that nice 8 with Grandmaster could be good. He's got immunity. For a better 4 drop, maybe I can use instead. Because I definitely want someone up with Izzyar. to get a benefit from her. You know what? I will go with it. I'll just go with Evelyn. I've got Amplify from Grandmaster Wraith, so if they do have like a melee attacker, the Thorns will be really good. I wish that there was a way I could get it a bonus from like an Aves type persona here. You know what? I'm going to take out the Pelacor. I'm going to replace it. I've got a Triage guy. Yeah, the Triage would be really good for Iziar, or since there's Poison, let's go with it. And since it's Scattershot anyway, Iziar... Oh, yeah, Scattershot, so Iziar is kind of irrelevant. Scattershot, so Iziar is kind of irrelevant. You know what? I can take both of you guys out. Let's redo this. Let's do Mantaroth instead. And that still leaves me with the 5. But now, that 5 can be... something different. What can the 5 be? Ooh! Yes! This regulator, I forgot that he existed. And he's going to cleanse my Mantaroth. Oh, I love it. All right. I love it. Let's go with this. And you've got immunity, and you've got immunity. You've both got repair for Grimmy, and I've got Grandmaster to give Grimbarden the ultimate shields. And Mantaroth also has it. I love it. All right, let's try it out. You have everyone tying for each spot on the leaderboard. That's true. It's true. They need to fix the leaderboard anyway. They got to get more positions in the leaderboard as far as I'm concerned. Oh, very similar, but Josie B's got the max. Josie B's maxed out with her Albahu. Josie and maxed out with the Rage, which, uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's got Affliction. Let's see how things work out. I'm not entirely convinced that this is going to be an auto loss for me. But at the same time, I'm not convinced that it's going to be an auto, like... Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, right. How is that happening? Of course, everyone just happened to beat up on poor Aves here. He didn't do anything to anyone. He's innocent in this whole thing. And there we go. So he's cleansed at least. So he's been cleansed. But now Aves is dead. But he'll be revived by Adelaide. So that's kind of good that Aves died because he's got the Divine Shield, right? So it could be worse. Could be worse. I'm basically playing the Grim game just like he is, except I think my Grim is better than his Grim. Uh-oh. Good. Healed him. All right. Mantaroth, I need you to do your job. Do your job, Mantaroth. Right now, do your job. Yes, Mantaroth. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. 3. And you're... Oh, no! That's right. It's not a guaranteed hit on that guy. 1. Okay. All right. This could go either way. Like, I don't know who's going to win this one yet. Yes, I really needed it to hit that Grimbarden. And healed himself. He's going to live another turn. There we go. His rage is gone. That was the main guy. We got the blast. I think that this Mantaroth's just going to roll because he's got cleansed. He's been cleansed, and I don't think that the speed 11 means anything because I got True Strike here. I got lots of magic damage. Oh, yeah, it's done. Josie B, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Josie B. I'm on a rampage right now, boys and girls. Is it skipping? Look at that win streak. Close. Is it skipping, guys? Let me know if it's skipping. But look at this. I'm on a murderous rampage right now, guys. Look at those wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 wins on the board. All right, good, good. Yes, I'm glad that I have that Uladin regulator. I think that he was the deciding factor in all of that. Sorry, Josie. Look at these guys. Their high ratings. Able to make it into champion. Bah! Keep going. I'm probably going to go ahead and I'll probably call it quits after a few more battles here. Like I said, I'm still not feeling the greatest one. A bunch of antibiotics. This is my first one back. But I definitely wanted to play my Modern with you guys at least today and chat a little bit about what's going on. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's... Ooh, you just whipped Cavantes with Sloan? Oh, Sloan. When Sloan does his job, he does a job. Hey, thanks, Plato. I think that I'm probably going to be logging off in a little bit here, too. Only neutral. Briar Patch, reverse speed. Okay, well, I mean, that's an easy choice then. Only neutral, Briar Patch, reverse speed. So the goal is going to be to kill their Grimbarden Smith, which means I should probably use Astral Entity, right? Because this isn't giving me any kind of speed bonuses or anything like that. And so obviously we do this combo right here. We do that, and then we do this. We obviously have to do that. Make sure that Grimmy has an attack. Reverse speed, let's get Blight in there. But I have to break their Grimbarden. That's the main thing, is breaking their Grimbarden. So where's my 6-drop? Where is he? Where's the ultimate Grimbarden breaker? There he is. 37, 38, 39, 41. So I got 5 left. So let's take a look at my 4s and my 5s. Gem Meteor would get around their Grimbarden. So let's go with Gem Meteor. I'm going to put him in the very back in hopes that Dr. Blight is able to gain some hit points and keep Gem Meteor attacking. Yeah, let's do it. I think that looks fine. I don't care about Mantaroth with the Thorns because he's only going to take 2. And then Grimbarden and Mantaroth both have heal. So I'm fine with this. And again, I'm relying a lot on Magi of Chaos. It is a little rough when you're doing things like this because the thing is that if you don't go with a full magic attack team, then Grimbarden just heals its shield. So my Mantaroth is a little bit useless in some ways because of that. Because he'll hit their Grimbarden, but then their Grimbarden will get their shields back, you know, and he'll take Thorns, and he'll hit it again, and hopefully the shields will be down. But I don't think that there's any healing, which is the big thing. Gem Meteor the play, or do I want to go with more magic? Oh, you know what? If I went with the Scavo, I could take away all of Grimbarden Smith's armor. Because we know that he's gonna use it. You know what? I don't think I want it. I think I am gonna do it. That's the way it's gonna be. I think this is the play right here. And I'll just try and protect the Scout. No, it doesn't really matter. I'll try and protect the Scavo a little bit. Yes, because I'm going -2, -4 to their armor, which I think is going to be enough to break through it. -2 from Astral, -3 from Scavo. If they've got Grimbarden, Grimbarden ends up with 0. Let's do it. And then my melee attacks will actually be effective against the Grimbarden. Oh, and it's against Bulldog. Blight down to 12 for BCX. There we go. So here, it's just like I was hoping for. Rumble. Just like I was hoping for. And he's down to 0 armor now. I'm really worried about them hitting the Scavo Technomancer with all of this, with this Gem Meteor, though. How is he not... How does he still have armor? Doesn't make sense, does it? Oh, look at that blast. Just took out that guy. All right, I'll take that. 2, 1. Oh, he missed. He missed because of the evasion. Oh, the evasion got in there and did its job. Nice work, evasion. 2, hit for blast. And see, like I said, I don't even care about the Thorns because it's only dealing 1. And look at this, Magi of Chaos. So the key is always... No, my Magi of Chaos! The key is always play Magi of Chaos, pretty much. Like, it is the ultimate meta card right now, is the Magi. Oh, yeah, these guys... Sorry, Bulldog, you're done! But, yeah, Magi of Chaos is just so key right now because of Oppress, right? And... Good work. So the taking off 4 armor altogether ended up working out really well for me because of the Scavo Technomancer. There we go. Yeah. All right. But you know what? Maybe I'll just keep playing until I lose one. Will I ever lose one? I don't know. Crushing it. But yeah, like I was saying, People's Guild, seeing Dr. Blight down to 12 for BCX, buddy, I was paying like 20 bucks for vouchers in the pre-sale to get my 50 packs of Chaos Legion so I could get 1 Dr. Blight. And I mean, that's one of those things that when you look back in retrospect, it's like, man, why didn't I just sell all those vouchers instead of buying vouchers like I was doing at like almost 20 bucks a piece just to get 1 single Dr. Blight, you know? But yeah, he's 12. Jeez. I could really use to get him to 4-star, but like I said, my priority right now is on Venka. Like, oh man. And I was talking to Nate, I was like, Why can't you guys put an icon right up here that is to get us into, you know, the conflict, and an icon up here that's to get us into the store, you know, for the Glint shop? I'm only going to get 4 Venkas, unfortunately. Even with all my stuff, I don't even have anything worth putting in there. Bar. Like, I'm only going to get 4 Venkas. I got really lucky with the Kais. I ended up getting, I was supposed to get something like 5 Kai, and I got, or 4 Kai, and I got like 6 Kai or something like that, and one of them was gold foil. I really need to get lucky with Venka, or else I'm putting in Fiat, because I need to have a maxed Venka. Venka's just too good. But 10 o'clock right now in my world. You were buying Blight at 75 plus for BCX. Oh, I feel your pain then, man. I feel your pain. All I know is that when I take that $20 and I multiply it by 50, I had $1,000 worth of vouchers that I put into the pre-sale, and that was in vouchers alone onto Chaos Legion. Only to now have, and I buy these Chaos Legion packs for my kids to open because they're 50 cents each. Right? No vouchers required, just 50 cents. Like, bro, that's 40 packs of Chaos Legion for the cost of 1 voucher that I was using in the sale. So I was watching an Aftersound video, and he was like, you know what, though, if we get a bunch of new players, the new players won't know about what happened to us. You know, they won't know about what happened to us, People's Guild. Is it Bajangles that I'm talking to here? About how bad things were for those of us who took the giant L's and stuff like that, right, on our Chaos Legion. They won't know, right? Unless, of course, they join our Discord. And then, of course, they'll know everything. Yes. Nice talking to you, buddy. Don't do those calculations. Those are so painful, but I was buying vouchers at 20 bucks a voucher. Maybe it was 17, but it was a lot. Let's get a few more battles in here, since obviously I'm unstoppable. One thing I do miss is not being able to scroll with my mouse up and down anymore and see my previous battles. Like, I can't scroll up and down here and see the battles behind this. All right, cancel match. Strategy is you got to cancel the match if it looks for too long, because then it'll pair you with someone who's either really, really high above you or really, really low before you. So if more than 30 seconds goes by, you cancel match and you rejoin. All right, that's the strategy. It's a tip from your guy the side here. Live and learn. Yeah, man. Yep. And I think that the thing that I've learned the most is just play the game for fun. You know, for me, I play this game because it's a fun game. And yeah, I've made money and lost money. I don't even know anymore, to be honest with you. It's all just kind of a blur over the years that I've been playing. I know that when I look at my collection value count, like, there were times when it was much higher than this, like when it was around 30,000, but there were also times when it was much lower than this, around 5,000. So I don't even know what the right amount is anymore. I just don't know. Honestly, I just don't know. This is a tough battle because I know that what they're going to do, if I go with my classic Obsidian match, I know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to use life, and they're going to put in front of them, they're going to put the Pellicore. They're going to put Pellicore in front if I were to go with my Obsidian strat. But I'm going to go with the Obsidian strat anyway, because it's just so, if they don't do it, it's just so reliable. You know, it's so reliable. If they don't do the Obsidian strategy, or if they don't do the Pellicore or Zenith Monk strategy, is just super reliable. I think I'm just gonna have to go with it. On him and yeah, sure. Ooh, Vampire Bat's really, really good though. You've got the stun, so this is a tough choice. Who do I use? Do I put Vampire Bat behind Zenith Monk, or do I put Hill Giant behind Zenith Monk? I think that I just want the hit points. Although he has way better sustain. Like, he's got the 25 plus the 25. It's so hard to hit Vampire Bat. Just so hard to hit him. I don't know what to do here. Or do I just go with, I think I just do this. I just go all in. You just go all in, and you do it like this. Boom. You go all in with the Blackmore Nymph. It has 6 hit points, and you just hope for the best. I'm going all in on Obsidian, boys. Let's see how things work out. So he's going to have Pellicor. Yes, it's not Pellicor. All right, that means that it could be the Zenith Monk still, though, which is obviously equally bad. But if it's not Zenith Monk, then it's GG's. It's not Zenith Monk. Oh, no, it's Bagheera. It got worse. It got worse. And he's got 7. He's going to kill my Puffer before it even gets a chance to attack. Oh, no. Oh, no. Speed 3. Speed 4. Yeah, Puffer's done. Sorry, Puffs. At least you took out his armor. That was something, I guess. I can't break Bagheera. I may as well just fast forward this one. It's impossible. I don't have any way of dealing with backs. Good play, Blitzer Wizard 726. You're going to be where I end it for today. Yeah. Strong strategy with Bagheera in front. Strong strategy. Hey, look, he was just prepared for the rear attack here, too. He was like, my front is guarded by Bagheera, and my butt is guarded by everyone else. Good play. Good play, Blitzer Wizard. Nice counter. And I'm done. Ooh, 33. How did he get 33 out of that? What was he? Oh, it's an all gold deck, pretty much. Gold Chaos Agent, gold, 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 gold. Nice. Nice. Haven't talked about the new summoner yet. He looks amazing. Like, it's bringing me back to the Untamed days, is what I will say about it. Let's just see if I can find him real quick. I'll end it on a little chat about that. I'll be done to play since Blitzer Wizard ended my big streak there. But let's go to... Why am I not seeing what I want? Official announcements. Where's the Lorcas announcement? Here he is. So, I mean, I don't really know what I'm supposed to say. He's fantastic. +1 magic and +1 melee. And he's death and he's fire. Like... And he can give enrage and trample. Or, like, he's really good. Or afflict, like he gives life leech. Like, the life leech on top of getting these bonuses right here is going to be insane. It's just going to be crazy town. I'm pretty excited about him too. I mean, I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're all going to end up being. I hope that they're all Lorcas level power is the best way for me to phrase it. Because, I mean, if they make all the summoners this way, it'll make me very happy that I've got a few airdrops coming my way. Although I know that I'm going to have to kind of pick and choose, right, on what I am and what I'm not going to want to pick up as far as the summoners go. Because I'm still trying to put together some of the, like, I'm still trying to get together my Avina of the Wolf. But it might be almost getting to the point in time when I got to just, like, sell my Avina. Because I just don't know if I'll ever make it there. Right? Where are you? Rares. Let's see. What do I have? Now I'm only up to, like, a 5-star. And I never use it because it's useless to me. It's dead to me. Because if it's not max, like, I play max level. She's dead to me. So I have to really decide, is it worth it for me to focus on things like Avina of the Wolf? Or do I just want to give up on Avina, take my $80 basically, and try and invest that into those legendary summoners, right? So it's such a tough call right now on what I want to do. The only thing that I know with absolute certainty that I need to get is Venka. This is the only card that I know with absolute certainty that I cannot pass up. And I need to max 100%, no options, no ifs, ands, or buts, and that's Venka right here. This is the only card that I know I need. Other cards, they're good. Like, I love Lorcas. I'm going to love all the cards. Like, especially, I'm part of YGG. So we got the Dragon Summoner, right? Like, and when I'm looking at Lorcas, I'm thinking, what's that Dragon Summoner going to look like, right? And we had some ideas. I don't want to do any spoilers or anything about it. But man, they better make that Dragon Summoner exceptional if Lorcas is looking like that. But this Venka the Vile, that's the one that I need to get the most. I'm only guaranteed 4 copies of it, so I know that I'm, like, in the hole for probably, like, 7 more. that I'm going to have to buy. So whatever that ends up being, this is my priority right now, is Venka the Vile. Because it's going to be like, it's going to be the be-all and end-all. It's just too strong. It's got trample. It's got oppress. It's got pierce. It can attack from any position. Like, this card's just too good. It's just too good. So the meta is going to be play Grimbarden or play Venka. And then Force Field is obviously going to start taking effect, right? You're going to have to play Force Field in front with the bear, just so Venka does 1 instead of 7 and crushes everybody, right? So it's going to be Force Field meta in a lot of ways too. I don't even know anymore, man. All I know is that some of these cards are must-haves, which is good and bad. I know this is the counter for the meta, but it also becomes meta itself. This is the card that I know that I need above all else and what I have to sink my limited funds into right now. So, there we go. All right, guys. Well, it's 10:10. This was a nice short stream, but you guys got to see me kick a little buttocks in Modern. So, I mean, all hope is not lost. And, you know, everyone is trash talking Modern, saying it's impossible, saying they're going back to Wild and stuff like that. But honestly, I want to show you guys one more thing here before I leave, all right? When you look at my Rebellion collection, I am not maxed with almost anything. Even my Nymph isn't maxed. I don't have maxed Summoners. My Sea Dog's not maxed. My Bolter is at, like, you know, it's got repair and stuff like that. I don't even have a Vina, but you can still string together some good wins. All right? Like, obviously my Chaos Legion's good, but I don't have maxed Rift Watchers either. I've got only 3-star Agors. I've only got 3-star Rune Master Flores, which is a huge detriment. Like, to not have full Rune Master. So I think that some of the people that are giving up on Modern are giving up maybe a little bit too early. Like I said, I don't even have the 4th ranged attack, which is so important in the Immortalis matchup, right? Maybe I should rent one though. Now that I think about it, power down. 59. I'm not even gonna bother. But I don't think that it's worth giving up on Modern. If you've got full Chaos Legion, even without full Rift Watcher, you can do just fine. And I think that what you guys saw today, I mean, really illustrates that. And when you look at my record here, I mean, you don't need everything maxed. And yes, it's competitive. But that's kind of like the point in a lot of these games. I was a very, very competitive Magic the Gathering player. And I'll tell you this, money isn't going to be the only thing that matters. You got to have some skills too. Because you could, even in Magic the Gathering, you could have every card. You could build the best commander deck. You could have the most expensive standard deck. Because in Magic, like I said, there's standard. And then there's modern. And there's legacy. It's all broken up too, right? There's not just free-for-all wild, you know? But you got to put practice into it. And you got to get good, like a Mondroid, basically, you know, who I issue some challenges to Mondroid sometimes, and he just wipes the floor with me. But I mean, all hope is not lost, and I feel like if the team does a good job, and they're able to maybe get those liquidity bots in, so that the people who don't have maxed everything are able to play, and if you're still enjoying the game, I mean, I think that that's what's really most important here, you know, but I also think a lot of people have to stop looking at it like it's purely an investment vehicle. That's a game that's designed to just make you money, and you drive away with Lambos, and you have to have fun and you have to have passion for playing. And I mean, you guys saw the way that I play, right? I mean, I like the game. I like to play the game. And I think that that's in the end what's most important. Am I enjoying it? Is the money that I put into it, do I look at it like a sunken cost in order for the enjoyment that I get? And sure, I'm happy to be able to take out maybe this 8K one day. You know, I'd like to not have that word 0. But at the same time, I play every day because I enjoy it, not because I expect to be driving my Lambo away. So there's my takeaway for you guys. Hopefully I'm feeling a little bit better next week, and I can do a little bit more, a little bit of a longer stream. But I really enjoy playing Modern. Hope that you guys picked up some tips and tricks, and we were able to have a good discussion. So until next time, my friends, I think that it's time for either side to sign off. I'll see you guys all soon. See you later, People's Guild. Dave Ira. Will I raffle that card? Hee hee. I hope that you're not talking about Venka, because I need to get my my 7 more. Have a good one, my friends. Until next time, peace out. It's I the Sai signing off. See y'all again soon. Peace!